to our office and talk.
Tonight, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib is rejecting Israel's new offer to allow her into the country to visit her 90-year-old grandmother in the West Bank on humanitarian grounds. Tlaib writing, "I have decided that visiting my grandmother under these oppressive conditions stands against everything I believe in."
This is a country that has just made a huge error, I believe.
On Thursday, Israel announced Tlaib and another Muslim congresswoman, Ilhan Omar, were denied entry under Israeli law because they support a controversial boycott of Israel. Israel's condition for Tlaib's new invitation that she not promote the boycott. Israel's initial ban came just hours after President Trump pressured the Israelis to block the lawmakers' visit.
No, I don't encourage or discourage. They've said some of the worst things I've ever heard said about Israel. So how can Israel say, oh, welcome?
Today, Omar praising Tlaib for not going, tweeting, "Sending you strength and solidarity." It's the latest clash between the president and the two lawmakers. Last month, Mr. Trump faced bipartisan backlash after sending racist tweets urging Tlaib, Omar, and two of their freshman colleagues to go back where they came from, while Omar has come under fire for comments widely considered as anti-Semitic, remarks she has walked back. Last night, the president going after Omar again.
Representative Omar, that's another one.
And Kristen joins us now. Kristen, the president just responded for the first time to Tlaib's decision not to visit Israel. What is he saying?
Well, Peter, President Trump is escalating this feud yet again tonight, accusing Tlaib of grandstanding and asking the question, could this have possibly been a setup? Israel acted appropriately.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.